Well, hello! So, today we're going to be talking about the first edition of Star Wars Hyperspace stories, The Bad Batch, Ghost Agents, written by Michael Marisi. So, we jump straight in and the Bad Batch are out on some snowy planet and they're looking for some new separatist weapon or something, and they're having some top banter even though they've found nothing. And then Crosshair sees a mountain and he's all like, it could be up there, so let's go and have a nosy around. So they do. And then, guess what? Would you believe it? There's a massive ugly ass monster with 4 arms and big sharp pointy teeth. Absolute nightmare. But on the flip side, they also find a hyperfuel station that the separatists probably want to use, so they need to come up with a plan to destroy it. So they get their heads together and have a little think about it. So the plan that they come up with is to let the monster see Wrecker and it'll chase him through this fuel station, get all tangled up in the pipes and stuff because it's massive. Wrecker will leg it, and then they shoot the fuel, blow up the monster and destroy the station, and that's a good plan. And guess what? It works. Boom. Massive fireball and 1 dead monster thing. Anyway, once that's done, they get a call from Mace Windu, and he says he's got some important gossip for him, and they're like, right, whoa, hang on, hang fire. We'll pop over to Coruscant, and you can fill us in there, yeah? Okay. So they get there and Mace is like, we've got ghost agents out there, they feed us info and that, but guess what? Somebody's stolen this list of all the agents, and if someone finds out who they are, then quite frankly, we're all screwed. And the Bad Batch are like, oh god, nightmare. Don't worry about it though, we're on it. And then, no sooner have they agreed to go and find this list, then Mace is all like, great, bang on. Knock about though, because we don't have forever, we don't have much time. So the Bad Batch are like, right, we're going to have to do some poking around. Let's stick on some casual stuff. Maybe people won't recognise us, because, like, we're clones, but we look a bit odd to start with, really. And maybe we can drum up some information. So that's what they do. They go proper casual. Here's the thing, though. There are a lot of people on Coruscant, and they're not 100% on where to start. So they decide to head to the clubs and bars and see what they can find out. And maybe have a drink too while they're there, because why not? Treat yourself. So they go to this one bar that Mace has told them about, and Wrecker just wants to get into a punch up because he's a hooligan. But then Hunter's like, whoa, hold up, let's all just chill, see if some of these people can help, because there's loads of them. So Hunter goes up to the bar to order a drink, and the Quarren bartender guy is on him straight away, boom, you're a clone, I'm not having that in here. And then he starts to get properly racist against the clones, and other people join in, it's mad. And then just before it all kicks off, and Hunter has to smack someone down, a shot rings out, and it's Crosshair, and he's like, stop with all this anti-clone crap, or I'll shoot you all in the face, essentially. And it works. And then who should come and get involved? It's Wrecker, because he's ready to throw fists 24/7 for some reason. Anyway, the bartender is sick of it, and when Hunter says he wants to find a way off planet, the bar guy says that someone in a mask might be able to give him a hand, but he also says that this mystery person might not like the clones, and the clones might not like them, so they're just going to have to take a punt. Anyway, off the clones go, they find this ship, but it's guarded by a ton of people, so Crosshair's straight on it. He's like, I'm a stun a few of these people, I'm going to get my gun out, I'm going to shoot them, and make it easier to get there. So that's what he does, because in all fairness, that is a good idea. But then Echo spots someone down there in a mask, like the bartender said, and they look a bit different to the others, so it's like, that's a guy down there, that's the one who we need to see. And Crosshair just wants to shoot them, but he can't get a shot. So Hunter's like, come on, we'll pop down there, we'll figure it out, simples. So the Bad Batch get down there and they're ready to rumble, but Echo gets zapped, and the guy in the mask says that they're messing with the wrong person. It's like, as they say, play with feathers, get your arse tickled. But then, they hear some alien language and they're like, who's that? It's only Embo, that bounty hunter from the Clone Wars. He starts taking shots at the Bad Batch, taking no prisoners, and it distracts them long enough for the ship to start to take off. It's all going wrong. So the Bad Batch do a runner and try to get on the ship as it takes off, but Embo is just peppering them with blaster fire, pow 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 pow, and then his dog attacks Hunter, and that's the kind of stuff that would get an XL bully put down, but not this dog, he's all over it. Anyway, the Bad Batch can't make it to the ship in time, and just before it takes off, Embo jumps on board and he eyeballs them as they fly away, and the Bad Batch are pretty pissed off, as you would be, because it's all fallen apart. So they're all a bit fed up and sick of it, and they think that they failed the mission, but oh, hang on, Hunter's got some good news. He thinks that these people have left behind some kind of clue, which is lucky really. So other guys are like, what's the clue? And Hunter says, have a look at that dude that you stunned, it's only a pike. And that points in the right direction. And the rest of them are like, oh yeah, it does. And Hunter decides that they're going to go to Kessel, because that's where pikes are from. But here's the thing, it's going to be pretty dicey, pretty dangerous. And that's it, to be continued, eventually. So yeah, there you go. That was the first edition of Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, The Bad Batch, Ghost Agents. Let me know what you thought of this comic in the comments down below, and be sure to pick up The Real Thing if you haven't already, because it is a good comic, I'll give them that. So, please give this video a like and a subscribe, and thanks for watching.